If you look at what Doge is doing, they're implementing the control grid at high speed.
Oh, it's not just high speed. It's more like warp speed, where we know Palantir and Doge have been working hand in hand, as we can see right here. At least 3 individuals associated with Palantir or its co-founder Peter Thiel were involved in an online recruiting effort for Doge late last year, and how the Palantir CEO and CTO have voiced support for Doge. And it seems like Palantir is obsessed with this term warp speed. Reawaken the giant with Palantir Warp Speed. Oh, doesn't that just sound so wonderful? But hey, you know what? This term seems kind of familiar. Where have I heard it before? Oh, yeah, that's right. The father of the you know what, Mr. Golden Dawn's Operation Warp Speed. But hey, you know what? I'm sure it's just a coincidence. But I tell you what, it seems like the individual who wrote this notice right here understands that the time is short. You better believe the time is short because judgment is coming. And now let's go back to the original clip of Catherine Fitz talking about how they are implementing this control grid.
Need a digital ID implemented.
Well, you can check that off with the implementation and the requirement for the real ID. And how we can see from this article that came out a couple days ago how digital ID and payments are reshaping government services. And the writing on the wall is clear that this real digital ID will be tied to some type of biometric system. As we can see right here, Doge enters Homeland Security's biometrics operations. And as we can see right here, Mr. Golden Dawn wants to require immigrants to register with biometrics. And as we have seen, he has been talking about this agenda for a while now.
We will finally complete the biometric entry-exit visa tracking system, which we need desperately.
And for those asking why and how is this a big deal, it's only for immigrants. Well, newsflash, that is the Trojan horse. What gets deployed on the immigrants will sooner or later be deployed upon the citizens. Now let's go back to Catherine.
We need an all-digital financial system.
Well, all be dang, look at this executive order that was signed by you know who, Mr. Golden Dawn, on January 23rd of this year, strengthening American leadership in digital financial technology. And as we can see right here, this executive order is to promote United States leadership in digital assets and financial technology while protecting economic liberty. I'm sure there's no deeper agenda going on at all. And I mean, you can find article after article like this one showing how this administration is very pro crypto and how he is apparently building a crypto empire. And where we have JD Vance saying that crypto finally has a champion in the White House. We can't forget how Mr. Golden Dawn's crypto venture introduces new digital currency. And this was World Liberty Financial, the crypto business created by Mr. Golden Dawn and his sons, unveiled a cryptocurrency called a stablecoin, furthering his ties to an industry his administration regulates. I'm sure this all means nothing, guys. I mean, don't take my word for it. I'm just Mr. Tinfoil Hat Matt. But now let's continue with the original clip.
If you said to me, I want to build a social credit system that can be used to enforce control against the American people and basically lock them down, we would go get the Social Security data, the IRS data, and the Treasury payment data, and that's exactly what they did.
Now, whether she is controlled or trustworthy is up to you, but what she is saying right here is spot on, as we can see. Lawmakers want to know why Doge is building a database of sensitive social security info. And as we can see right here, Mr. I have a village of children trying to build legion with multiple women enlists private equity figures in social security overhaul. Down here, his Department of Government Efficiency has placed private equity and finance executives in key roles at the Social Security Administration. As we can see right here with this Yahoo article, Palantir Technologies Incorporated, a report reveals bold IRS AI overhaul plan with Mr. I have a village of children with multiple wives trying to build legion and his team. And try to say that 10 times fast. And as we can see from this Wired article, Palantir is helping Doge with a massive IRS data project, where Doge and a handful of Palantir representatives, along with dozens of career IRS engineers, have been collaborating to build a mega API. It's really no surprise that this article came out today from the New York Times, how Mr. Golden Dawn taps Palantir to compile data on Americans. Mr. Golden Dawn, or Abaddon, whatever you want to call him, his administration has expanded Palantir's work with the government, spreading the company's technology, which could easily merge data on Americans. No, you don't say. Now let's go back to what Catherine was talking about, how Social Security, the IRS, and also the Treasury would be involved. And look at this right here. This came out just yesterday or 2 days ago. Judge allows Doge to access sensitive Treasury payment systems. Isn't that lovely? Now, since I have you here, I want to point out a few other things going on, other articles highlighting this warp speed AI Antichrist surveillance beast system. And as we can see right here, which has also been in the news quite a bit lately, is this Mr. Golden Dawn's Golden Dome, which is the U.S. shield in orbit, a new frontier of space-based security. Now, in my own personal opinion and speculation, this sounds like the perfect excuse to implement some type of orbit surveillance control grid. And as we continue to see the Hegelian dialectic in play, the problem reaction solution tactic at the southern border, where we have at the southern border, unit becomes first equipped with expeditionary surveillance system. For those wondering, it is a ground-based self-contained sensor for persistent surveillance that is used to observe, collect, detect, classify, identify, track, record, and report on objects and threats 24 hours a day, coming to a city near you, which they will ironically call a freedom city. Because remember, war is peace, freedom is slavery, and ignorance is strength. You will obey. Now, before I wrap up this video, let's go over a couple other headlines. As we can see right here, military-grade surveillance tech will be on display at the Border Security Expo in Phoenix. Sounds like a wonderful expo to attend. Now get this one right here. We have Enduro, remember that, deploying autonomous surveillance tower, advancing capability for border security. Oh boy, what a wild coincidence that we have Enduro being a partner with Palantir with their whole warp speed narrative. Who could have saw that one coming? And of course, as we can see right here, Customs and Border Protection fails baseline privacy requirements for surveillance technology. No, you don't say. But hey, who needs privacy? The billionaires know better than us. Billionaire Larry Ellison says a vast AI-fueled surveillance system can ensure citizens will be on their best behavior. Omnipresent AI cameras will ensure good behavior, says Larry Ellison. They don't even try to hide it anymore. Their warp speed agenda of the Antichrist AI surveillance beast system that they are constructing right in front of our eyes. And what's most concerning, in my own opinion, is that the majority of the church of believers are cheering the individuals on who are ushering in the system. And that is why I am here trying the best of my ability to present to you guys information so that you can see the bigger picture, that you can see the writing on the wall, and the deeper agenda. And I want to stress to you guys 1 John 2:15, to not love the world nor the things in this world, because the love of the Father is not found in this world. And the principalities at play right now, they are ushering in this system. It is a runaway train, and there is literally nothing that we can do as the individual to stop it. But what we can do is to focus our eyes upon the Lord, understanding our identity, realizing that everything is spiritual at the root, and then it comes out and it manifests in the physical, and that Bible prophecy is being fulfilled right in front of our eyes, so that we can now look up, realizing that our redemption is drawing near. Everything down here is temporary, but do not get caught up in this left or right political system. Do not get caught up in this world, but instead getting caught up in the Word of God and His love being called out from this world. Praying for discernment and wisdom during these crazy, deceptive times, and just continue to focus upon the Lord, loving Him and loving others, and resting in your identity as a child of God, sealed for the day of redemption. So, with that all being said, guys, I love you all so much. God bless. Remember, the just shall live by faith.